Hi you guys, it's Julie Ann, and this is going to be my 6-week postpartum video, which I know I promised like 2 weeks ago, but I am a mother now, and so things just get put off. Brooklyn is sleeping right now, so she's not going to be in this video, at least unless she wakes up. We'll see. So I'm going to try and start from the very beginning. I didn't write anything down, so this could be kind of interesting. First I'll talk about everything right after I had her. I obviously was exhausted, and I didn't even really, feel any pain at that point just because it just felt so good to have her out. And I do remember, though, after you have your first child, you kind of have conflicting feelings because you want to just spend every second with her and hold her, and but at the same time, your body is telling you that you need to just pass out. So, of course, I breastfed her first and spent a little time with her, but then it was just like I had to hand her off and I had to just zonk out. And I didn't actually sleep all that long. I was just so, you want to hang out with your baby. And I was so tired that I just remember thinking to myself, if this is what it's going to be like every day, I don't know if I can do this. I was so exhausted. But luckily the hospital had a nursery that we could send her to, and so that Jason and I could get, a couple hours of sleep here and there. And that was really nice. And so over the course of a couple days, or the days that we were there, I did get a little rest. And then we came home, and okay, so my body, though, like the way I felt, first of all, I knew that I was going to, and this is just for anyone who's watching this is going to be a very TMI video, so if you don't want to hear it, if you're a guy, you probably don't want to watch this, and I will probably even show my belly and all my beautiful stretch marks, so if you don't want to see it, don't watch. Anyways, back to postpartum. I bled a lot, and I mean, they even said you're going to bleed a lot, but I did not realize how much I bled, or I was going to bleed. So, and yes, you wear diapers pretty much. The hospital gave you, pads that are like this big, and then they give you these little mesh underwear that you can wear them in, and I'm sure a pair of Depends would have worked a lot better, but, and I bled for probably 4 weeks, actually, so, yeah, that was no fun. And they don't tell you how much it stinks. Like, I never felt clean, and I am such a tampon person, so the fact that they told me I couldn't use tampons and I had to wear these pads, you just feel dirty all the time, and ugh, I don't like it. So my quick fix to that was I buy those like flushable wet wipes, and I have like a package in every bathroom and in my purse and the diaper bag and everywhere we go, because then you can like just clean yourself and wipe yourself wherever you are, even if you don't go to the bathroom, just to like feel clean, So, and I went through all the pads so fast. I probably spent a small fortune on maxi pads just so, but I'm not bleeding anymore, yay! Which feels awesome. And really, I only tore a little bit during the labor, so, and the stitches came out like while I was in the hospital, and really, I mean, it sounds weird, but when I looked, I can't even tell like where I tore or anything like that, so that's nice. And it didn't hurt like when I went to the when I went pee for the first time, it didn't burn or anything like that. I will tell you though, anyone who is having a baby, your first bowel movement after you push a baby out is a little scary, because you used all those same muscles to push the baby out, so they're like dead and sore, so sore. So when you have to, I mean, and it was probably 4 or 5 days after I had her before I had to go, and I just remember sitting there and thinking to myself, I don't think I can do it. So, but obviously you feel a lot better once you do. Breastfeeding didn't go quite as I had planned. All babies lose weight in the beginning and all that jazz. But she was losing it faster than I would have liked and more than I would have liked, and even the lactation consultant, was really closely monitoring it, and we just realized that my milk just wasn't coming in at the rate that most women's milk does, and probably took about a week to a week and a half after I had her for me to really get any milk, and I never got that like really engorged feeling that a lot of women talk about. So we started supplementing with formula, and pretty much for a while I did breastfeeding and formula, so she at least got a little breast milk, but she's pretty much primarily just formula now. Once in a while I will breastfeed her like at nighttime just to kind of settle her down, because it's comforting, and she uses me as a pacifier more than anything. But yeah, so we tried, but that's okay. I don't feel any different. I mean, she's still gonna grow to be healthy, and we did our best. So as for weight, and like my stomach and stuff, it took a while for my stomach to deflate. Yeah, when you come home from the hospital, I mean, I still looked like I was 5 or 6 months pregnant, but that's expected, no big deal. It is funny though how your stretch marks look different on a like tight belly versus like when it's all shriveled up. Like, now I have all this just extra skin, and it's got like all these lines in it, like stretch marks, so I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to just not be vain and understand that it's just part of having a baby, and she's the most precious thing in the world to me, so I wouldn't change a thing. I am planning though, tomorrow she will be 6 weeks and I will be 6 weeks postpartum. So next week, Tuesday, I actually go back to work, and I am planning on sort of starting my weight loss journey. I was by no means in good shape before I got pregnant. I weighed probably around 175 pounds. I'm 5'7", so that is still probably 25 pounds over like what I should be, or actually what a good weight would be for me. So I had a few pounds to spare. But when I had her, the day she was born, I was like 245. So I gained almost like a good 70 pounds. And so I am currently 200 pounds, so in 6 weeks I've lost 45 pounds, which is phenomenal. I have a feeling a lot of it was water weight, because I noticed the more I chug fluids, the better, and the quicker, it comes off. But I'm pretty much at a plateau now. Probably for the past week and a half, I've just been a steady 200 pounds, and nothing's really changed. My appetite has definitely decreased since the pregnancy, which is good, and the fact that I'm not breastfeeding really anymore probably is why I've plateaued out the way that I have. So I don't have like a real strict plan that I'm going to follow. Um, I think overall, I'm just gonna, like, watch what I eat and try and stay more active. It's not rocket science when it comes to losing weight, and my body has always responded really well to exercise. I just never do. So, it'll be interesting to see if my body responds the same way now, as it did before. And of course, now I have a baby, so I have a fabulous stroller that we can go for walks and or even jogs if I get that good. um, and we do have a gym right here at our apartment complex, so there's always, I can always take her up there in like one of her little like rockers or something like that, and just walk on the treadmill or the stair stepper or the elliptical or whatever. And I'm not gonna like say I'm gonna do this much each day or something like that, because when I put stipulations on it like that, I never stick to it. But I think I I just know I can't just do this for a little while. Like, it has to be a lifestyle change. So I'm trying to adapt and just change my total outlook. And when I'm hungry, to just think of better snack options. And when I'm bored, rather than, well, not that I'm really ever bored anymore, but when I have any free time, rather than sit down and watch, a whole hour episode on television of something, to go to the gym or just go outside. I mean, it's still summer, so there's still bound to be lots of nice weather. And because my husband has his bicycling that he does, and I need to find something for myself, And I've also been considering just riding my bike to work the same way my husband does. I only have probably like a half mile to my job, so essentially I would just have to ride my bike a mile round trip, so it's not really that much, and it's kind of silly that I even get in the car sometimes to go to work. Like, even in the winter, it's stupid to even turn the heat on because it never even heats up by the time I get there. It's just down the road, so I really have nothing to complain about. But it wouldn't hurt, just a mile bike ride, every day. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's see, what else? I feel like I'm finally starting to get my strength back. Like, just for the longest time after you have a baby, like, you just feel really weak. And sometimes even, like, if I would be pretty, like, low on the floor holding her or something, like, just getting up, I was afraid I would drop her or, stuff like that. But now I'm finally, I'm doing stairs and I'm carrying her in the car seat and all that stuff, and I feel really good. So, and she's doing much better at night, so we're finally getting some sleep. Last night she did really well. She slept from 11 till 6, so that's 7 hours, for a 6-week-old, that's really good. And even now, like, because she tends to only, like, stay up for maybe 2 or tops 3 hour stints, and, she's still really young, so she still needs a lot of sleep. So she was up at 6, and it is now 8 o'clock, so she, she was only up for 2 hours, and then she goes down for another nap, and then she'll probably wake up and eat, and then stay up for another hour and a half to 2 hours and go back to sleep. So I even get a lot of opportunity during the day for naps and stuff, so we're doing really a lot better. I can't think of much else. My goal weight is 150 pounds. So, and I'm not going to put a time stipulation on it or anything like that. Obviously, at least within a year would be nice. I've never, ever, really ever, felt confident in a swimsuit. And so I think maybe I would like to just say that by next swimsuit season, I would like to feel confident in wearing my swimsuit. So whether I'm 150 pounds by then or not, I would like to just feel good about my body again. And of course, there's always the I don't even know how to say this. I want to look good for my husband, you know? And right now I don't really feel great about the way I look, clothed or unclothed. So, and you know, even if it takes me longer, it is what it is. I still have a beautiful daughter, and we have a fabulous little family here, and like a lot of people have said, it's just a number. So, I think that's about it. If you guys want to leave any comments or questions, go ahead, and I will try and answer them best in my next video. I think I'll probably do like a postpartum kind of update every 4 weeks or so. And probably tomorrow I'm going to try and make an update video with Brooklyn, and you guys can see how much she's grown and how much she's changed. So thanks for watching. I know some of these can get kind of long, but you know, some of my family likes to watch it and all that jazz. So I will talk to you soon. Bye!